revolution will not be televised. The revolution is now.
Yo, what's up? This your boy JT, the Bigga Figga, and we pushing that Bay TV. Yeah! I got ideas right now that I think gonna feed a whole lot of people while you bitch ass millionaire niggas riding around scared to death to come back to the hood, nigga. You want everybody to look at you in your big cars and watch you on TV and see you, but if you ain't helping the hood, I don't respect you. From the top niggas to the bottom niggas, man. Don't come to the Bay and think it's gonna be a green light to push through our neighborhoods. These young homies is trained to take you niggas shit on sight, bruh. But if you pushing the line for the people, man, you got a green light through all these ghettos, bruh. Yeah. Put it on tape and let it be seen. Keep hiding out with it. From the top cats in the Bay to the bottom cats. To the top cats in the industry to the bottom cats, man. And shout out to all you real bosses that push a line for the hood.
You're trying to reach out to independent artists. Can you talk about that?
Working with the independents, they the future. And working with the future is like being part of a process like me. God blessed me to see the game before he was the game. You know what I mean? And it was based on pure, I seen something to do and I'm like, dude, you need to come with me back to Fillmore and I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the studio and let's go ahead and see if we can make something happen. I can't promise you the platinum, but I can promise you just doing it for self-independent and get him to look and see what the hell we doing.
Did he come to you?
No, I found him.
You found him?
Well, he was rapping for Trady and them for the East Siders at the Hip Hop Summit in Los Angeles.
Really?
Something that Minister Farrakhan and Russell Simmons put together.
Okay.
And that whole summit was about unity. The thing you talking about.
These artists, you know, they talking about being CEOs on their record. They're not talking about being tap dancers and nothing no more. It really is a whole different attitude amongst young people and empowerment and economic empowerment. Young black used to be only entrepreneurs we knew was drug dealers and number runners. That's what I came up on. That was the only role models I had. And now we have clothing and advertising and film and I mean owners and record companies and ownership. So there's a different attitude in the community now.
And after hearing one of the messages in there with the minister and Russell, I came out and I was an artist that happened to see. Now there was about 400 rappers in there, but some about them stood out. He was tall like me. He was busting hard. He had his LA look. He had his red socks jacket on. And pretty much that kind of like gave me the inspiration to want to go ahead and bring him back up to weight because his lyrics were so hard that I knew that this dude right here got something to show.
So you did that, he came back up here, you guys recorded, is that kind of the process?
We recorded like 40 songs in about 7 days.
Wow, some Machiavelli shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I put him in a Holiday Inn in Fillmore, you know what I mean? Let him rock on out in the neighborhood hotel. Went and bought about 50, 60 beats from Shanti. I brought the beats back and let him pick his beats and we started knocking them down.
That's what's up.
We put that out, start promoting an actual mix CD with him and Nas. I kind of coordinated.
Okay.
Got a hold to some unused Nas tracks at that time.
Wow.
Mixed them together, put out some advertising with him in the game.
Yeah.
And Dr. Dre and them came and got it.
Wow, just like that. So on that tip and superstar tip, message to game right now, if you're listening right now.
Man, what's up to the homeboy game, man? Keep pushing that, man. Black Wall Street, man. You know what it do. The founding fathers, man. I passed you the torch, man, and take the Black Wall Street and do what you got to do with it, man. Much love to you, much success to you and yours, man. And it's West Coast.
So Snoop Dogg, talk about that whole situation.
Big Snoop Dogg with JT, the Bigga Figga. We out here in the motherfucking hey.
The whole thing with Snoop, man, we met in 1997 at Minister Farrakhan's house at the first Hip Hop Summit.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know what I mean? When Tupac and Biggie got killed, Snoop called the meeting with the minister, and I was blessed to be at that meeting. And from there, that's where our relationship started. The way that the whole thing came together is being responsible to the hood. That's where we interacted at. That's where we kind of felt the same. And from that time to this time, mandatory business is what came of our relationship. And mandatory business was basically taking what we know we gotta do, you feel me, for our hood and making it a tangible thing.
This your uncle Snoop Dogg, man. Y'all know I ain't got nothing but love for the Bay Area one time, man. All my nephews and nieces out there, man. Popping your whip, ghost riding, you know what I'm saying? Doing your thing out there. Y'all know I've been fucking with y'all. I'm happy to see that y'all thing is getting major exposure.
Speaking of just the networking, I saw you at the Yahoo headquarters, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that?
Man, Yahoo, man. Shout out to Yahoo, man.
Yahoo, what's up?
You know what I mean?
We need a project, Yahoo, come on.
Straight up, straight up, man. It was an honor to work with the Yahoo family, man. They came and, well, they asked for my assistance, and I said, yeah, I'll participate to launch a new program they was putting out called Yahoo Live. Something like video chat, but a little bit more stronger in terms of you could copy and paste like a YouTube, your broadcast, and place it in different places on the web and be sitting right here live broadcasting where a person could be watching me live doing this interview on MySpace right now.
That's cool.
From the comfort of right here.
A little webcam.
Exactly.
Speaking of experience and success in the game and longevity in the game, you mentioned Too Short and San Quinn. And do you guys still talk to each other, or is it more just like out of Bay level when you see each other? Because I think that if the Bay got together on a unity tip, just the OGs specifically, that they could just be monumental. Would you be willing, if the OGs got and sat down together, to do something like that?
Man, I definitely participate.
Hell yeah.
I got love for my OGs. I always take my hat off to the E40s, to the Too Shorts,
yeah.
to the Mac Dre's,
yeah.
to the RBL posses. I take my hat off to them for showing me the way. And I took the game that I learned from them and ran with it and added my own twist. Like you say, there's nobody that do it like me, because it's only one JT, the Bigga Figga. Quit being a sucker ass nigga getting on, you know what I mean, with what you got. You know what I mean, you want to come through stunning on everybody. You want to come through throwing up the Playboy bunny. Fuck throwing up the Playboy money, man. Come through and share some of that Playboy money, man. When I see it in my mind, I put it to use. I smash on this shit. I ain't playing, you feel me? I ain't part of the slave generation. For those that participate in the slave-orientated formula.
Speak. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Man, what I mean by that, when you sell your rights and sell your name and tell people that tell you what the fuck you gonna do with your shit, I'll be damn, I wish I let any of you motherfuckers out there, industry or not, tell me what I'm gonna do with my investment. If I invest in it, this is my shit, I'm pushing my line.
Right. Yeah.
I'm with Sean getting this shit and putting the hood on, putting the homies on. If you ain't putting the homies on, you need to get out the way, bruh. That's real talk. I got young homies that's not even just my young homies in my hood, but every city and every turf I go to is po-bro young homies that's looking for the way. The big homies that know, scared to death to come back to the block to show the young homies.
Right.
But out of all these rappers out here, God has made me one of them block boys where I go to every block. We do videos in there. We gonna be making DVDs. We doing films. We making compilations. We doing all the things that y'all buy as consumers. But right now we able to make them, and you don't have to be a consumer. You could be a CEO and executive. Who would like to have their own business? Who would like to have their own business one day? Not even one day. Who would like to have their own business right now? I'm not with the BS. So you see me in your neighborhood, I'm gonna be with them boys. I'm gonna be with the boys you don't like, and I'm gonna be with y'all. And I'm not gonna never get in nobody else's business. I'm always mind my own, because I'm coming with the right hand held out with utmost love and respect for you and yours. You dig what I'm talking about? So whatever you give out, that's what you gonna get back.
You, in every sense, push the Bay.
Man, I push this Bay line like no other.
50 Cent, you know, a rap icon, dude. I mean, regardless of what people think, he's making money, he's doing it big, he's a successful businessman. How did you meet him? How did that come about? What happened?
Juvenile is what introduced me into the whole 50 Cent. I heard of 50 Cent, but in terms of working with Juvenile, is how I was able to get up close and be able to have a chance to network in a way where before he became 50 Cent that the world know, his hiatus in between meeting Dr. Dre and getting shot, that's when I got familiar with him. When he signed Young Buck, that's when I got pulled all the way close into the circle.
It's real, so it's all love. Niggas understand me, man, and it's just like that, man. Everything is cool, man. I'm alright. I'm blessed. Straight up. So holla. JT Bigga Figga doing this thing by pushing.
He always respected my hustle. He always respected the line I pushed. I never came around and asked for nothing. I never said, would you sign me? With Russell Simmons, I never said, would you sign me? With Snoop Dogg, I never said, would you sign me? With none of the tycoons I ever meet, I always come with my own plan, my own formula. Whatever God put on my head, that's what I push. You know what I mean? That way they got to respect me, because I respect the moves they making. And I could be honored by networking. But at the end of the day, I can't glory in what another man got. I can only glory in what I got and what God blessed me with and my folks with and the people that's on the bottom. See, I'm a bottom type dude, you know what I mean? I ride in buckets, I hang out in ghettos. That's just me, you feel me? I ride in buckets and I hang out in ghettos. But when I'm in them ghettos, I'm trying to transform ghettos. When I come talk to the young homies, I'm pushing the line that these other cats scared to death to push. Because they want to be seen as, oh, I'm the nigga that shoot up all the niggas. Oh yeah, that was me, I killed them niggas and I'm, oh. Man, come on, bro. The killers ain't even on tape talking, bro. The killers is tough, they don't want nobody to know their business. You know what I mean? And they trying to find a way out that lifestyle themselves, you feel me?
Everyone is.
Straight up. I don't care how much you think it's fly and all that old shit, man. I don't respect none of you cats that's on these records telling all the young homies about how to kill this and kill that, but then you won't push that line to your son. You want your son to be able to walk to the store. You don't want one of our young homies to down him.
What's one thing no one knows about you, JT, that you've never told anyone throughout the years and people from your crew, and what's one thing that you would have to say that no one knows about you?
Damn. I really believe I could change the world. I believe it. I don't know. Whatever happened to me, good or bad, this is an interview. So this is documented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In God's name, whatever I was brung here to do, I'm trying to do it before I leave this earth. That's what the fuck I got to say.
JT, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's your MySpace? What is anything else? How can people support you, support the movement, support the OGs?
Man, what they could do right now, man, we started something called All About Mamas, man. These is the mamas that lost their sons out here and their daughters to the gun violence, to all the violence, the stabbings, the hangings, the suicide. You can come to mandatorybusiness.com. Or you can come see me on MySpace at MySpace/JT the Bigga Figga. Or you can hit us on the email at mandatorybusinessinc@gmail.com.
It's an honor, JT.
Hey.
Much love from the Bay Area. New dude to an OG.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir. Yes, sir.
for real, keep doing your thing. Stay blessed. Keep pushing the Bay, baby.
That's
for real,
it, man.
Thank you very much.
Much love.
JT.
Pushing the Bay TV. I'm out.
Scoop you in the same Chevy, same spot, same set of keys, same project blocks, but dope spots making hella G's.